I married a stranger. What would you do if your father's mistake became your life? I was 18. I loved to paint. My dream was simple to paint rivers, trees, and faces. Colors made me happy. But one evening, father sat at the table with his head in his hands. His face was pale. Anna, he said quietly, I owe money to the Reed family. I cannot pay it back. My heart dropped. Everyone feared the Reeds. Their eldest son, Thomas Reed, was serious, rich, and cold. Father continued, his voice shaking. The only way to save us? You must marry Thomas. I froze. Marry a stranger? My dream? My life? Everything felt gone. But when I looked at father's tired eyes, I knew I could not say no. A week later, I wore a white dress. My heart was heavy. At the altar, Thomas stood tall, his eyes fixed on me. He took my hand, strong, firm. I do, he said. I whispered, I do. I did not know it yet, but he had seen me before, at the river, painting quietly. He had never forgotten. Chapter 2. Have you ever felt a stranger noticed you in a way that makes your chest tighten? The wedding ended, and the ride to his family's house was quiet. Thomas was stiff beside me. I saw you once before, he said, low and steady. I turned, startled. Me? At the river. You were sketching. I never forgot it. My cheeks burned. My secret world, my passion, he had noticed. But before I could speak, he added, I agreed to this marriage for my family, but knowing it was you, I did not refuse. I did not know whether to be scared or something else. When we arrived at his mansion, it felt cold and empty. My new life had begun. Can a house feel like a prison? The mansion was huge, silent. Thomas was polite but distant. He asked about meals, rooms, and comfort, but never about my dreams. At night, I opened my little box of pencils and paints. I drew by candlelight, flowers, faces. Sometimes I sketched Thomas from the memory, his sharp jaw, his serious eyes. One evening, he passed by my room. Anna, he said softly, you should sleep. Tomorrow is long. I nodded, my heart raced. He had seen me, but he said nothing more. The cold, serious man, why did he make my heart beat faster? Chapter 4. Have you ever felt your dream was too small for the world around you? Days passed. Thomas left early. I wandered empty halls until I found the attic. Dusty, old, forgotten. But in the corner, canvases and brushes. I touched them. The smell of paint made my chest ache. My dream was alive again. That evening, I sketched in my room. The sun spilled gold through the tall window. Suddenly, his voice came. You paint? I jumped. Yes, I love it. He came closer. These are good. Better than I expected. My face burned. Thank you, I whispered. He stepped back. Don't stop. Your dream. Don't let it fade. For the first time, he saw me, my real me. And my heart noticed him too. Chapter 5. Have you ever felt your heart race for someone you barely knew? I was in the garden pulling weeds. The roses were dying. Suddenly, Thomas appeared. This looks better, he said, glancing at the flowers. Then his eyes met mine. I could not breathe. Thank you, I whispered. He knelt beside me to move apart. Our hands brushed. Heat rushed to my face. Your hands, dirty again, he said softly. I laughed nervously. I like it this way. For a moment, we just stayed close. Two people, silent, sharing space. Then he straightened. Dinner soon, he said, but I saw a flicker in his eyes. He wanted to stay. I was married to a stranger, but my heart was waking up. Chapter 6. Do you remember the first time a stranger felt like someone you could trust? That night, Thomas came down early. He stood by the fireplace. Really love painting, he said, watching me clean brushes. Yes, I said. It makes me happy. He nodded, a small smile touching his lips. I like seeing you happy. I looked up, surprised. His eyes were warm, not cold. For the first time, I felt seen. Could a stranger become someone I might care for? Chapter 7. Have you ever been caught in a storm and found comfort in an unexpected place? A sudden rainstorm trapped us in the garden. I shivered, soaked. Thomas appeared, holding a coat. Here, take this. I hesitated, then accepted it. He did not look away. His presence was strong, safe. We walked to the house, side by side. My heart raced. I wanted to speak, but words failed me. That night, I lay in bed, thinking of his warmth, his quiet care. The stranger who scared me now made me feel alive. Chapter 8. Have you ever had someone believe in your dream more than you did? One morning, Thomas handed me a box. For you, he said. Inside, paints, brushes, canvases. My eyes filled with tears. You remembered, I whispered. He nodded. Your dreams is yours. Don't give it up. You're talented. I hugged him. His arms were strong. Thank you, I said. It was not just a gift of paint. It was a gift of hope and love. I realized was growing. Chapter 9. Have you ever spent a day with someone and felt the world shrink to just you two? Thomas did not go to work that day. We walked through the city, talking, laughing. He held my hand once, just once. I could feel the heat of his palm. You're funny, he said, smiling. I laughed. You think so? I know so, he said. The man I feared now made me feel like a girl again, full of life and color. Chapter 10. Do you remember the first time love made everything feel safe? 6 months later, Thomas surprised me. Let's visit your family, he said. My heart soared. I had missed them terribly. The ride home was filled with laughter. Thomas held my hand. I felt safe, loved. At home, my family hugged him. My mother whispered, I see it in his eyes. He loves you. I looked at Thomas. His gaze met mine, full of warmth, full of care. The stranger was gone. In his place, my husband, my friend, my love. Chapter 11. Have you ever realized your dream and your heart could grow at the same time? Back at the mansion, I opened my studio. Children from the nearby town came for painting lessons. Thomas watched me teach, quietly proud. You're amazing, he said one evening. I smiled, my heart full. I'm happy, I said. Thanks to you. He took my hand, kissed it softly. You deserve it, always. I knew then life could surprise you. Dreams could live love could grow even in the strangest beginnings, and my heart had found its home.